They're amazing. I think we should have more of them. I think everyone should have a pig, don't you? Look at them.
Now we know Marco likes ham, but to say he loves pigs is an understatement.
Pig's not everyone's cup of tea, but I love pig.
I love these pigs. Does anyone ride them?
You want to give it a go?
No, I'm far too big for that. No. I love pigs, I do. I like pigs. I love them. Look at this one here. They've got very small eyes.
Tiny eyes, and you have to get right down to...
And this piggy went to market. Hello, boy. Hello. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, girl. Yeah. Nice big trotters.
Do you like your trotters?
I love a trotter. I think what Charlie's doing here is amazing, but we still haven't eaten the ham yet. Obviously, we're saving the best until last.
Produce is one thing, but the story behind it is really special. And what I want to do is include as much of the produce that I discover and I find on the menu.
This is very exciting, Charlie.
OK.
Have you named your ham? Have you given it a brand yet?
No.
Jambon de Charlie.
Yeah, OK. Yeah.
It's a very good coat of fat there.
And you just wait to taste that fat, though, Marco. I mean, it's... I'll just cut a little bit off, and then...
I mean, that is fantastic, Charlie. But it's got that acorny flavour, hasn't it? Very good. Really delicious. Could I steal another little slice?
Of course.
This is something I'd love to put on my menu, because this is something very, very special. Really special.
It might not be the finest ham I've ever had, but what I love is that his pigs live in the woods. I love the fact that he turns it into ham, and he puts it in the muslin, in the cage, so the squirrels can't eat it, and it's swinging in the back garden. I buy into that.
Charlie's ham. How I like to eat it is with a celeriac salad with mayonnaise and mustard. Just slice it very thinly. It's one of those dishes which just works deliciously well. And so then what we've got to do is we put the celeriac in a bowl, and we just take a little bit of salt. We'll leave it for a couple of hours. What we're going to make now is some mayonnaise. Just take our egg yolks, a little bit of vinegar. Then we take the olive oil, and what we do is to start with just add our oil very slowly, because what we don't want to do is split it. A tablespoon of Dijon mustard, a tablespoon of English mustard, and just finish off with a bit of seasoning. And so now what we do is we take some of our mayonnaise. I personally don't like too much mayonnaise, but having said that, I don't want too little. It almost looks like Dulux paint. So if you just put those to one side, you're not going to get Charlie's ham unless you're a mate. So when you go down the supermarket, when you go down your delicatessen, buy whatever cured meats you've got. And the celeriac salad with the mustard works fantastically well with it. And there's something rather nice about carving a pig. I mean, this pig, he was the poshest of pigs. As you can see, look at that fat coating. I mean, that is a real pig. That is the best of British. This is old-fashioned pig at its best. I mean, give us our daily pig. That's what I would say. He lived a fantastic life. He was a happy pig. I saw him in the woods when I finally found him. Just, what am I doing now? What the fuck am I doing now with that? Then what we should do is just take some celeriac, salad, ham, celeriac, mustard, parsley. Very simple. It's Britain on a plate. I'd like to think that Charlie would think, you show my pig a bit of respect.
Coming up, Marco looks to complete his shortlist for the feast.
It's a lot of meat. It's quite butch.
Now, this is the venison tartare.
But are the starters a dish too far?
I'd rather stick pins in my eyes.
Marco Pierre White is travelling the UK, hoping to construct a menu for his Great British Feast.
The whole point of this journey is about discovering the great ingredients and then cooking them, taking the inspiration from where I've been and who I've met. I'm here to fly the flag for Britain.
The main course is chosen, fish pie, and now he's looking for potential starters. So far, Marco's chosen herrings and ham, but is seeking a third dish to join his shortlist.
I always like to make my life difficult, and I've always liked to look after the punter. I've always liked to excite their palate.
Today, Marco's heading north. Although game is still a potential option, he wants to check out a seaside classic before he makes his decision.
Well, according to my sat-nav, we're 4 miles away from Morecambe Bay, where we're going to go collecting cockles, which I've never done before. I've eaten them many times, I've cooked them many times, but I've never collected them. So I'm looking forward to being taken and shown how to collect them.
Hello there, I'm Ian McClure from Fluteborough, third generation fisherman. There isn't many families left now that's full-time in the bay. We are one of them, and there's probably about 3 others. We're just getting harder and harder every year now to make a living. It is very dangerous out there if you don't know what you're doing. It catches everybody out at times. You just have to mind what you're doing, know what you're doing, and don't go if you don't think you can get back.
It'll be quite exciting to see how they actually do it. Because, you know, when you work in London, in restaurants, everything's brought to you. So a lot of the time, you don't actually have a great understanding of the natural produce and how it's obtained and how it's caught and how it's brought to you. It's cold. Oh. Hello there, how are you?
Hello there, Michael. Pleased to meet you.
How are you, Tony?
Ian.
Ian.
I'm Ian.
Tony's
that's
your
right.
boy then, isn't
That's
he?
right.
I always get it wrong. I always reverse. Dyslexia for you.
It's a wild day you've picked, but anyway.
The cockle beds they'll be harvesting are 4 miles offshore.
Quite strange having a cigarette with these big fat gloves on. That's an interesting look there, Frank. It's an interesting look. Look like you should do post offices.
Once a traditional British food, 80% of our cockles are now exported to France or Spain. Like with herrings, part of Marco's mission is to revive our interest in native ingredients.
What's this contraption called?
This contraption's called a jumbo.
A jumbo?
A jumbo. The idea is you work the board
Yeah.
and it fetches the cockles to the surface.
It's all in the wrist, obviously, isn't it?
All in the
So you
shoulders.
put one foot on here
That's it.
and just rock it.
Just repeat that action for about 5 hours and then you're
I
ready
was
for home.
going to say, if you're doing this for 5 hours, you'd be quite tired. Pound a pound, and on a pound a kilo, on an average day you get 40 to 60 kilos.
It's a lot of work, isn't it?
That's 50p a pound,
Yeah, yeah.
give or take.
Yeah, give or take.
I mean, it's just unbelievable.
That's right, yeah.
That's a lot of
Oh,
graft.
it's a lot of work, yes. Yeah.
Now, I'm a big fan of cockles. I love them, I think they're delicious. I think they're very underrated, in my opinion.
It's the same as I was saying to a chap the other day. We live on an island and we don't eat fish.
It's extraordinary.
It's crazy, isn't it, really? Look at the flesh in that one. Beautiful. Better than oysters, those.
But they're delicious. They're delicious.
With a nice bottle of wine.
Exactly, or two.
The freshly dug cockles are beautiful, but Marco's not sure if they're enough to join his shortlist.
What's important about